Hello.
Hola.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Palu.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hola, Camilo. Buenos días.
Hola.
Buenos días o buenas tardes para ti.
Hola,
Bueno, pero ¿por qué no son
buenas
las
tardes. Aquí.
Hola, Ruth.
Hola.
Hola, Robbie.
Sí, hola. Estoy en Florida.
Ah, Florida.
Interesante.
Muy bien.
Mediodía.
¿Y Louis? Hi, Louis.
Hi, hola.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys?
Yeah, doing good.
Doing so good here. I was like waiting for the 1 p.m. here because it's like 2 p.m. here, and I was waiting for 1 p.m. because the last class we had at that hour. So I was like, what happened? Why didn't it start? Then I checked the dwelling events and I saw it's at 2. So I waited 1 hour and now I'm here with you.
Our time changed that was just this Sunday, right? We had here in
Yes.
the United States twice a year the time changes, 1 hour forward or 1 hour back. So that just happened for us this Sunday, I think it was. So that might be why, because yeah, I do this at the same hour every week. Okay, great. We've got another great group today. Welcome everybody. Bienvenidos a todos. So my name is David. I am a Spanish and English instructor here in Denver, Colorado. Me llamo David. Soy profesor de español e inglés aquí en Denver, Colorado. This is a meeting that I do for my students and just people from the community that want to practice. Esta es una reunión que hago para mis alumnos y todos de la comunidad que quieren practicar inglés y español. So the purpose of today is just to talk. El propósito de la reunión hoy es hablar lo más posible. Both languages are welcome. We're going to speak both English and Spanish here. We have a variety of students here, some that are studying English and then some that are studying Spanish. Como tenemos una variedad de alumnos aquí, tenemos alumnos aquí para practicar inglés y otros para practicar español. Vamos a practicar los dos. So I think everybody, there's a few new people here. So why don't we start with the new folks with an introduction? Robbie, I think, is this your first time with us? ¿Es tu primera vez aquí?
Yes, mi primera vez.
Ok, ¿puedes presentar? ¿Estás aquí para practicar español?
Sí.
Bien, si quieres, puedes presentarte lo más posible en español al grupo.
Sí.
¿De dónde eres? ¿Qué te gusta hacer para divertirte? ¿Y por qué estás aprendiendo español?
Sí, ok. Como dije antes, vivo en Florida y tengo 2 hijas y una de ellas vive en Denver.
Oh, wow.
So, David, que noté tu clase. Y la otra hija vive en Pennsylvania, donde es alumna de la universidad allí. Y yo empecé a estudiar español hace muchos años, cuando era estudiante de cambio en la Argentina. Y después también estudié en España y trabajé en Nueva York con una agencia de publicidad para el mercado hispano. Y ahora enseño inglés a gente hispanohablante. Y tienen inglés muy básico, así que tengo que explicar la gramática de vez en cuando en español.
Muy bien,
Bueno.
Robbie.
Interesante.
¿En cuál parte de Florida? Y ahora para todos, escuchen bien cuando una persona está hablando para hacerlo más interactivo, para seguir con más preguntas. So everybody, as somebody's introducing themselves, make sure that you're listening to what they're saying and try and think of some follow-up questions to make it more interactive, okay? Robbie, ¿en cuál parte de Florida vives?
Yo vivo en el costado, Costado, oeste.
Ok,
¿Es
como
costado la palabra coast?
la costa.
¿La costa? La costa
Sí,
oeste.
la costa
La
este.
costa. Bueno, gracias.
Como
No,
cerca de,
oeste.
Ah, oeste.
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 Costa
como
oeste.
El Golfo de México.
cerca de Tampa o
No. Naples. Se llama
Naples,
Naples.
más al sur.
Mi ciudad. Sí.
Muy bien. Yo viví en St. Petersburg. Asistí a la universidad en Eckerd College.
Ah, muy bien.
Muy lindo. Naples es muy, muy, muy buena. Es una ciudad muy buena.
Sí, me encanta. Pero hay muchos huracanes.
Sí.
¿Muchas qué?
Huracanes, hurricanes.
Ah, sí, ok. Gracias.
Y viene ¿es el huracán?
Sí,
O
el
la
huracán.
El huracán, gracias. Viene el huracán ETA. Vamos a tener mucha lluvia.
Mm.
Sí.
Sí, pasa mucho en Florida en el verano y el otoño.
Sí.
No me imagino cómo eso puede ser. No me imagino cómo eso puede ser.
¿Por qué?
Porque yo nunca he tenido estas experiencias antes
¿En dónde vive?
en Sudamérica, Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Ah, qué bien. Me encanta
Sí.
el sotaque argentino.
Ah, creo que soy el único nativo español acá, ¿no? A menos que se pruebe lo contrario.
No sé, no sé. ¿Es tu primera vez aquí? No.
No, es mi segunda. La primera
Ah,
vez la tuve la semana pasada.
sí. Me encanta Buenos Aires. Fui a Mar del Plata.
Sí. Yo también fui.
Me imagino que sí.
Claro.
También pasé mucho tiempo en Argentina yo.
¿Así?
Sí, de todos los países que conozco, Argentina es uno de mis favoritos, si no el favorito.
Sí, el mío también.
Pasé una experiencia como mágica en Argentina. ¿Quién más aquí conoce Argentina? ¿Alguien aquí ha visitado a Argentina una vez? Has anybody else here gone to Argentina?
Desafortunadamente,
Not yet, not yet. You have to say no todavía.
no
Todavía
todavía.
no.
Todavía no. Sí, no sé, hay muchos lugares buenos que visitar, que conocer, pero Argentina es muy diferente, es más europeo y la gente es muy amable, muy amigable. Es divertido, muy divertido. Hay mucha arte, cultura, la danza, el tango, se ve por todos lados la gente bailando tango.
La playa.
Lo
Y
que yo
tiene
sí
todo.
te
No te
puedo...
olvides la playa.
Tiene playa, tiene montañas, tiene selva, tiene desierto, tiene
Las cataratas del Iguazú.
Ah, sí, sí, me encantan.
el mejor
Las
lugar en el
conocí.
mundo, en mi opinión, las cataratas de Iguazú. Yo fui ahí y es espectacular.
Yo
Es
no fui.
curioso porque creo que muchas personas aquí en Estados Unidos no saben mucho de Argentina, no tiene como la fama al nivel internacional como, pues aquí todo el mundo va a México por
México.
vacaciones o a las islas, la República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, pero Argentina ofrece mucho.
Sí, yo también estoy pensando en viajar algún día, porque ahora mismo soy como muy joven, o sea, necesito esperar para poder empezar a trabajar. Ahora mismo estoy estudiando. No, estudiando no, estoy en escuela, en secundaria, pero quiero como empezar no, cuando tenga la oportunidad, a trabajar, conseguir mi propio dinero y de esa manera ahorrar para poder viajar algún día, especialmente para conocer a un amigo que vive en otro país.
Sí, es bueno viajar, es bueno viajar.
Sí.
Bien, ¿más preguntas para Ravi? Does anybody else have a question for Robbie? Paulo, if you want to ask questions in English, you're more than welcome to.
No.
Me gustan las mariposas detrás su silla.
Sí, a mí también me encantan.
¿Cuál es
Gracias.
tu idioma
Sí,
nativo?
son
What is your native language?
el mío.
Yes.
English.
Oh,
Sí.
I see.
From how long you are learning Spanish? So,
Sorry, what?
from how long you are learning Spanish?
Oh,
Yeah.
how long? 40 years. 40 años.
Okay.
40 años.
You know,
From 40 years from language school? No, when did you join language school? To learn Spanish? To learn Spanish.
Well,
your first
I
time.
started what did you say, David?
This is your first time with us here.
Yes. Oh, is that the question? When did I start this language
Yes.
school?
Yes, yes.
Oh, just today.
Okay.
Today.
Yeah, learning a new language is something that you start, but you never really finish. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's a point where you say, "Okay, I've learned everything there is to know about."
Not even your native language. It's like
Yeah.
I speak Spanish, but I'm still learning it at the same time.
It's not possible to know all the words in any language.
Not really.
Amazing.
No.
Isn't that amazing?
And when other people have questions about your native language, then you learn more about your own sentence structure and your own habits and pronunciation and that kind of thing when you have to explain it to other people.
Yes, and learning a foreign language, learning Spanish for me, has helped me recall a lot of the grammar from when I studied English, in grade school.
Yeah.
It's a good way to refresh your own language.
Cool. Let's see here. How about we have is it Ethan or Ethan? I think it's your first time here with us, right?
Yes, sí.
Okay. ¿Puedes presentarte en español o inglés como quieras?
Me llamo Ethan. Yo soy de Israel. Y después de eso vivo en Alemania. Y ahora yo bebo en los Estados Unidos, en Denver, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
And I studied some Spanish in college back in Israel. And then I just came back from Mexico. I was in Mexico for 2 weeks, 2 semanas. And I've learned so much when I was there because I was able to forget everything I've learned when I was in college because it's been a while ago. And actually, I'm going to go to Mexico again in a few months. And I feel like I want to be able to communicate with people better. I went to an animal refuge when I was there, and I rescued a dog when I was there, and I want to keep doing that. I brought her to the United States. She's a small puppy, and I walk with dogs, and I really want to be able to help the people to train dogs there. Specifically in this animal refuge. So I really want to be able to talk, to communicate better to them. Yeah.
¿Qué tipo de perro tiene?
I couldn't hear you.
¿Qué tipo de perro tiene?
What kind of dog? She's a mixed dog. She's 2 months old. She's right here. I can show you guys if you want to.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Okay, hold on. Un momento.
The
Oh, it's there in your room.
dogs need to practice their Spanish too, of course. Care Bear. Ahora voy a llamar a mi perro también.
So
Oh,
this is Suave.
Oh,
me encanta su
Ah.
suéter. Me encanta su
Yes.
suéter.
Qué
So
bonito.
yeah, she was cold.
Oh.
So when we got back to Colorado last week, it was a bit cold for her and she was shivering. So she got sweater.
And how is she now? How is the weather here there?
It's nice. It's actually sunny. It's not too warm. It's not too cold. And we didn't have snow for a week, so it's just been nice and sunny.
So it's not a need anymore to be using that sweater.
Well,
Or is it?
I think she likes it. So she got 2 sweaters and she's just wearing them on and off.
Oh, it also happened to me.
Yeah, we wake up very early in the morning, so it was a bit colder early in the morning.
Doesn't it happen to you when you like wearing something, but it's not the right moment to use it? Like it's hot and it's hot outside, and you're wearing a hoodie because you like to use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pero cuando en México, ¿cuál es la temperatura allí?
How hot was it when we were over there?
Sí.
I think around 80, around 80 degrees.
Y en Colorado ahora, ¿cuál es la temperatura?
No sé.
En este
I'll have to
momento,
look.
en este momento hay 70 grados. Es bastante lindo hoy.
Okay.
La última semana, casi todos los días por el día, 70 y pico grados. Y por la noche en los 30 o los 40. Pero ya va a bajar la temperatura el domingo. Empezando domingo vamos a tener días más frescos. Va a haber como entre 30 a 50 grados empezando domingo por la semana que viene.
Sí, por el perro tengo frío.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, those are my stuff. Do you need to? Oh, hold on.
Right.
Sí, Colorado tiene, por la altura, en Colorado la temperatura se cambia muchísimo. Y ya es normal que puede cambiar hasta 40 o 50 grados en un día solo.
Aquí en Minneapolis, la temperatura ahora es 69, pero va a ser 78 hoy.
Wow, 78. Wow.
Sí, no es usual.
Por noviembre, me imagino, es muy abnormal en Minnesota, ¿cierto?
Sí, es verdad. Me gusta
It's
mucho.
in Fahrenheit.
Sí.
Fahrenheit, uh-huh.
Because at least in here, we use Celsius.
Sí.
That's why like 70 is what you're born in there. if we take it in the Celsius scale.
Sí.
No, 70s and Celsius, I think, is like 22, 25 degrees Celsius, something like that.
Yes, I learned this year that use in the United States the Fahrenheit scale.
Yeah. Ruth, you live in England, right, Ruth?
Sí.
Do you use Celsius in England?
Yes.
See, yeah, I think the United States is one of the only countries in the world that uses Fahrenheit. I feel like there's at least one or two other countries, but they're like not very well known countries or something like that. Maybe our territories or something like that. But yeah, and then in England, are you on the metric system too?
For most things,
You
yes.
you don't use inches and feet, right? Yeah, that's
No. We are metric, but interestingly, to say your height, people often say in feet and inches, and especially with your weight, we'll say stones and pounds. But more and more, it's becoming more metric with every generation, I think. But because I still think, when I think about height and weight, I still think in stones and pounds and feet and inches, even though if someone says to me someone's 6 foot, I can imagine how tall that is. But if they say to me 1 meter 98, I'm like, I get the phone out and I have to convert it because I can't picture it.
I agree.
You mentioned stones and pounds. What do you mean by stones?
14 pounds makes a stone. So in England, you would weigh yourself and you say, oh, I'm 9 stone, 7 pounds, or 9.5 stone. But I know in America, you just use pounds.
We did, yeah. I've never heard that term stones referring
Yeah,
to.
stones and
I heard
pounds.
that either.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Okay, nice. Let's see here. I think Louis is also new to the group.
Hola.
Hola.
Me llamo Luis. Vivo en California. I'm a student here in California at the University of Los Angeles. Mi familia es mexicana. So I want to become fluent because I was supposed to learn when I was younger, but I was never taught. So I've been practicing for quite some time now. Sobre 3 o 4 años. Yeah, so I'm excited to be here today. Pero estoy un poco nervioso because I feel like I forget the words sometimes.
Es
Yo
muy normal, me
oh,
siento muy incómodo o incómoda a veces, pero necesito superar, overcome those feelings. I see. I can't speak Spanish when I'm nervous, and for some reason I'm feeling really shy today.
Yeah, me too. Yo también.
I was better the week before last, I think.
Is it your first time here also, or?
I think this is my 3rd session. I was quite talkative on the first one. I was late last week, and then, so this is my 3rd one. Debo hablar español. I should speak Spanish. Anyway, it's your turn. Sorry, you have to tell us more about you. ¿Dónde vives?
Vivo en California.
Okay.
En un pueblo muy pequeño. Se llama Laverne. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of it. It's a very small town here in Southern California. Vivo cerca de Disneyland. Let's see. Tengo 21 años. I don't know what else to say.
¿Tienes hermanos o
Sí.
hermanas?
Sí, tengo una hermana. Ella tiene 14 años.
¿Tu hermana habla español?
No, pero mi mamá y papá y mis abuelos, abuelas, primos, primas, todos hablan español, pero mi hermana y yo no hablamos español.
No ahora, pero en el futuro sí.
Sí, Sí.
Y
Tiene-
yo diría que sí, tú hablas español, porque yo te estoy escuchando hablar español, hablas muy bien.
Gracias.
Sí, sí.
Ah,
Tienes muchas personas que puedes practicar.
sí, ya. Yo practico con mi mamá todos los días y mi abuela y toda mi familia practicamos juntas.
Qué bueno.
¿Su familia vive allí en Los Ángeles?
Sí. Most of them live here in California. Pero mi abuela y abuelo viven en México, en Guadalajara, Jalisco. A veces yo viajo a, a, a su casa en México, and sometimes I visit over there and try to practice, but it's hard for me to catch on.
Guadalajara
me-
es mi ciudad favorita en México.
Sí, hay muchas escuelas de aprender español ahí.
Sí.
I'm sorry, one more time?
There are a lot of Spanish schools. Spanish schools in Guadalajara.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
have a friend who has been there 3 times.
it's very pretty.
Yeah.
I was planning to do the rest of my university classes out there, either in Mexico or in Spain, as part of like what is it called, the study abroad programs. So like they teach you Spanish while you finish your classes.
Mhm.
I did that in Argentina.
Argentina.
Do it. It's an amazing experience. You won't regret it.
I want to.
Mi hija estudió en Sevilla. En
Sevilla.
España. Sí, sí, hace muchos años. Ujú.
Tengo un primo que vive ahí.
Oh,
Yeah.
sí.
Yo recomendaría que estudiaras en México. Si tu familia es de México y si tú vives en Los Ángeles,
Mm-hmm.
va a ser mejor aprender el español de México que de España. Y también la cultura y todo eso. Pero bueno, España es espectacular también. España es un país muy interesante. Está en Europa, así que va a ser completamente diferente que México. Las costumbres, las tradiciones son diferentes. Yo estuve también en Barcelona. No recomiendo Barcelona mucho. Me encantó la ciudad de Barcelona, pero para aprender a hablar español, porque hablan 2 idiomas en Barcelona, hablan catalán y español, y prefieren hablar catalán. Entonces, cuando la gente está en la calle, en las tiendas, en los restaurantes, están hablando más catalán. Si tú le preguntas a una persona en español, te van a contestar en español y después se cambian para seguir la conversación en catalán. Por eso no recomiendo mucho Barcelona para aprender español, pero bueno, es espectacular y muy lindo también. Mucha arte. Hay arte de Gaudí, el arquitecto Gaudí. Los edificios son muy interesantes. Puedes ver obras por Picasso en muchos lugares también, en los museos. Es fascinante.
David, usaste una palabra base. ¿Qué significa?
¿Cómo?
Base.
Usaste una palabra base. ¿Cómo
Base.
se? Sí. Earlier in the conversation, you said something and it sounded like that to me. What were you saying?
Se pasan a catalán.
No. It was right at the beginning, and I wrote it down.
Can you type it
I don't
or?
think I said base because base is the same. It's base. Like
So you said,
base.
maybe when you were saying it was best to base himself in
Maybe you heard
Mexico.
me say va a ser Va a ser.
I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I don't differentiate between different words.
Yes,
Okay.
va a ser means it's going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
I can imagine that's what I said about I think I said va a ser una experiencia.
Okay.
And I recommend you go to Mexico.
Mm.
Porque la experiencia va a ser mejor.
Okay.
Va a
That's it.
ser. Va a
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I just don't catch it.
It's hard sometimes to differentiate where one word stops and where the next one begins. And then it depends on the person's like accent, where they're, you know, where they're used to, where they're from. In Mexico, people speak Spanish pretty slowly and clearly, I think. And then Argentina has a completely different accent altogether. It's like the southern.
Yes. What I have to say about, oh, sorry for interrupting you. Can you continue?
No, that's
Or-
okay. Go ahead, Camila.
Okay. The thing what I have to say is we sometimes or whether skip words or make them shorter by applying some things like with like we are going to the supermarket in normal Spanish, in the correct form you will say nosotros vamos para el supermercado, but in here we like use abbreviations, so we make the phrase shorter by making para el to pal. It's like vamos pa'l supermercado, o sea, pal. We sometimes use that to make sure the phrase para él. But it's just for the southern accent, like the South America and Chile and Argentina.
Muy bien. No escucho música de Luis Miguel y cuando él canta, las palabras son muy claramente.
Luis Miguel es un cantante de bachata. Luis Miguel? Yeah. Bachata? No, maybe not. I was saying I thought I recognized that as a singer that sings bachata songs. Maybe not.
No sé la clasificación, pero es me gusta.
Louis, ¿qué se dedicas? Are you just a student or?
Soy un estudiante y barista en Starbucks.
Sí, muy bien.
¿Te gusta el café? ¿Te gusta?
Sí. Muy bien. Me gusta café.
Do you like qué tipo de café te gusta?
Café con leche.
¿Café con
Normalmente.
leche? Sin azúcar?
I'm very simple.
Oh.
I don't like all that frou-frou stuff. I just want some. I come from the Midwest, but a lot of my family members are like Southern, so it's either black or I'm very simple.
It's so funny. Well, so yo trabajo in Starbucks, so everything is super sugary. There's different flavors.
Sí.
Con leches diferentes y azúcares diferentes y different flavores.
Sí, a veces ordenar café con, ¿cómo se dice? Caramel. So I do like, what is it? It's like a latte. It's like a caramel latte.
Oh, like a caramel macchiato?
Sí, something like that. Once in a while, though.
Okay, a little treat.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
everybody in my family drinks just black coffee too. I'm from the South. I didn't know that was a Southern thing. Maybe it is. But whenever I order coffee from Starbucks, they always like give me a double take, you know, like what?
Yeah.
No, just black. Yeah, but
Yep.
what else? No, that's it. Just a small black coffee, please. Do you
Yeah.
want sugar? No. Okay, do you want some milk? No, just small black. They don't understand that I'm just ordering black coffee.
When I go to my mother and father-in-law's, I have to bring over a little thing of like creamer or something, because otherwise I'll just like use some of their milk. But that's the one thing that is hilarious about my immediate family on my mom's side, is that we don't put sugar in any of our drinks. So like most of our outside family is like from Kentucky and stuff like that, so they drink sweet tea, and us we're like, we just give it to us plain, just give us, you know. And the same thing with coffee, just give it to us plain, you know, because I grew up where we never really did that.
Me encanta el té con azúcar.
Sí.
Bueno.
Hay un podcast de Duolingo sobre el arte de café, la historia. Habla una persona que es un barista. Es muy bueno. No sé, es un campeonato del mundo de barista. Cada
Wow.
año es grande.
¿Dónde?
Sí.
En diferentes lugares alrededor del mundo.
Yo conozco ese podcast. Es
Sí,
muy bueno, sí.
yo escuché bien.
La historia es muy interesante y, ¿cómo se dice? Inspirational. ¿Cómo se dice?
Inspiracional.
David, otra vez, por favor. Inspiracional.
Así.
Gracias.
Yeah, here's a little trick for you, Fern, and for everybody. Almost every word in English that ends with a T-I-O-N is going to be like a direct cognate in Spanish. So like inspiration, T-I-O-N, in Spanish you change it to, I think it's a C-I-O-N. Inspiración.
Sí.
I can't think of any other words off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a lot.
Emoción.
Emoción,
Sí.
Emocionante.
Tensión, presión,
Presión es pressure.
conexión.
Yep. Almost.
What about
television,
irritation?
televisión,
Televisión.
meditación. Sí.
Oh, that's okay.
Televisión doesn't count.
Yeah, almost.
Well, we also say, for shorten the word televisión, we say tele. It's
Tele.
like
Okay.
I watch TV, we say here, miramos la tele.
It's the same in England as well, except different accent. We say the telly. I'm watching the telly.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Here in the United States, we say TV.
Sí.
Yeah. Also,
No, we say boob tube.
Some people,
My grandma always used to
There
say
are
that.
country-
Yes, my grandma used to always say that. Man, I haven't heard that in a
country-
long time.
That's true.
Is that like
It's so funny.
is that a
Telling my
Midwest thing?
age.
Boob tube. I love it.
Oh, that is so funny. I totally thought that was something in the Midwest. That is awesome. I love it. I love it.
Another one in England is the box. I'm watching
I have heard that.
the
Yeah.
box, but
I've heard
that's
that.
less common.
What is it?
The box,
Television.
because it's the shape of a box. To say I'm watching the box.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
La caja.
okay.
It's very funny.
Yes, I know it's caja, but why name a television a box?
Well, because I'm showing my age now. When I was growing up, the televisions were big, massive, cube
Yep.
shaped. They
Yep.
were huge. They would take up
And
half the living room.
heavy. Oh my goodness, they were heavy.
Oh,
So it was the shape of a box.
Now televisions are this size.
Yeah, exactly.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
funny.
understand. You have the
So it's an expression from way back.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny. Man. That's pretty funny.
Tecnología hoy, estupendo.
Well, good.
We-
Everybody's had a chance to introduce themselves. We still got about 20 minutes left. Would anybody like to propose a topic of conversation to spend the rest of the 20 minutes to talk about?
I'd like to, because the previous class I didn't present myself. We didn't have the time. It's like there were so many others. I was like in the queue. So I think this will be the perfect moment to present myself to all of you, because there
to
are
introduce
news.
yourself.
Introduce myself, yes.
In English, we normally say this will be the perfect time to introduce myself to you.
Yeah. The problem, I don't think it's a tiny problem, it's a huge problem. I don't know what to say about myself. The only things that I have in mind is how old am I, where I am, where I live, but you already know where I live, and I have no idea what to say.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have two. I have a sister and a brother. I'm the youngest of three.
Ah, cool.
How old are your siblings?
What?
How old are your siblings, your brother and your sister?
My sister is 18. No, not 18. It's 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother is 17. I'm 15.
You're 15.
It's like I'm the youngest of here. I'm 15 years old with a group of adults. I didn't expect that the first day, so that's why I'm so surprised today. It's like when I was like when I was browsing in the link events and I saw this event, I didn't read the word I didn't read the word adults at the end of the the page, as I didn't expect this, but it's not bad. It's like, okay, I came here to learn a language. I didn't came here to learn a language with those kind of people. So it's not a problem for me at all. No, not at all. It's not a problem. Not a problem.
Camila, how many years have you spent trying to learn English?
I don't really remember when I started, but I know it was like in school they teach you English, because in those countries where you don't speak Spanish when you are born, you need to learn English so you can communicate with any people in the world. And not in the case in the countries where they already speak English, like United States or England. So that's like, okay, I'm learning English, I have to learn English. I think some lessons helped me out of the school. And like, I had some classes out of the school just to help me with my homework and my brother's homework too. I remember all of that. I don't. It's like I have it in my head. I know how to express it in a phrase that makes sense.
Camilo, is your school virtual right now?
Yes, it is. It is. Today no. This year I only had 3 presential classes, because my classes didn't started 1 week later than the first grade.
Okay, cool.
So this is a school day for you.
Yes, it was because I have in the morning. Right now
Wow.
it's afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I wake up every morning from Monday to Friday at 7
Okay.
at 7, yes, 7:15, quarter past 7.
Okay.
And then I prepare, I have breakfast, I turn on the computer, and then I take my classes, finish the classes later at almost noon, and then I
Nice.
have the other day free.
Oh, that's cool.
What sorts of things do you enjoy doing in your free time for fun?
Yes, for fun, I actually right now because I can't do anything outside,
Mhm.
I just watch videos. But you know, everyone knows YouTube. Everyone has a
Yeah.
type of content they want to see. They want to, and they entertain them watch. But sometimes when I'm like not wanting to watch videos, or I have something really I'm really motivated to do something. I draw. I'm an artist.
Cool.
Cool.
Yes,
That's awesome.
I'm known in Instagram for not many people, just less than 100, and I
That's
just
cool.
post my drawings. I just show them what I do, and they like
That's
it.
cool.
And we're friends. We're panas.
That's cool.
So do you draw or do you paint?
I draw. I first make because I'm a digital artist.
Mhm.
I don't usually draw in paper. I just do it for
Ah,
the sketches. Like
cool.
you have a paper or a sketchbook actually.
Mhm.
I draw the lines, the sketches in that sketchbook. I
Mhm.
take them a photo
Mhm.
and I draw and I digitalize it in my phone.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yes.
Camila,
Because
what you just said there in English, can you just say it in Spanish just so I can hear how you would say how like
what
sketchbook?
what specific phrase?
Just when you said I have my sketchbook or I make a sketch and digitalize it into I just wanted to hear how that would
Yes.
sound in Spanish, if that's okay, please.
Mi yo le digo cuaderno, pero podría traducirse literalmente como libro de bocetos, porque sketch es boceto y
Ah.
book es libro.
Mhm.
O sea, podría decirle libro de bocetos, pero yo cotidianamente le digo cuaderno.
Hmm. Cool.
Yes, it's just I
Libro
think when I
de
do my stuff.
sketches. Libro
¿Qué?
de sketches.
Libro de bocetos.
Bocetos.
Bocetos. Okay.
Let me type it in
Gracias. Muy bien.
Ah, bocetos. Okay.
bocetos.
So that's sketch.
O trazos o garabatos.
Muy bien.
Dibujos, puede ser dibujos.
Yes, I can do that. Actually, when you ask me my email, you'll see that my profile picture has a drawing by me.
Oh, cool.
Ah, great.
Yeah, but it was an old drawing because I started digital drawing 2 years ago in 2018.
Wow.
When I first acquired, no, not this phone, an other phone that I was like,
Mhm.
older than this. This phone is just 2 years old. I drew digital with this, and I still do. But I'm
Cool.
planning to change to a tablet. Well, actually, I changed to a tablet because this phone doesn't have enough storage to keep my drawings. Like I need safe storage for applications, for messages, for important things that I want as
That's
my
cool.
memories.
So not even iCloud has enough memory to store your drawings.
I use Google Drive. It's like it has 15
Yeah.
gigabytes of storage, and I use 5. It's like a quarter.
See.
Yes.
You know what you could do? You
What
can
could I do?
take your drawings or your images, and you can put them on T-shirts.
That would be
No,
cool.
I don't want to get involved in merchandising. No, not at all. I do work for free.
Yes.
That was
And I-
funny.
I'll
And
be
I'm-
your marketing manager.
No, really, it's not a good idea.
That's funny.
Because I told you that I draw, but I didn't tell you what I draw.
What do you draw?
What is it?
I tell you what I draw, but I didn't tell you what I draw.
Inquiring minds want to know.
If you
Yeah,
are
what do you
actually
do?
interested in what I draw,
Uh-oh.
I don't think you will, but I have that Instagram account with
What is your Instagram? I'm trying to find you.
C424G.
What is it?
C424G. And I have C424G. It
Oh, I
can
see.
be
I
a
found
little
it.
embarrassing to
Got it.
know that I'm in front of people watching my Instagram, but that's not.
It's
It's
manga, anime.
Something like that, but it's not that. Like I drew a few drawings about with an anime style, but I have just one specific style.
Can you write down your Instagram in the chat? I would love to check it out.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Your drawings are very good.
And
I like your drawings.
thanks.
I could not do anything like that, so.
Yes. It could be worse, but I don't know.
Gracias. I think that's awesome.
Yes. We're part of a community of artists we in that community that we're artists we all draw the same thematic. It's like, okay, I like this and those people also like this, so I join them and I make friends that way.
Cool.
It's like and also speaking English helped me make some friends that also speak English, because most of those accounts that also most of those accounts who also draw that no, la mayoría de ellos siempre ponen su contenido en inglés. It's like I have plenty of friends that speak Spanish, but when they like about to post something, they post it in English.
I was going to say, for 15 years old, I think you've learned a lot more English than just in school. So where are you speaking with people? How are you speaking with people?
Internet. And I watch all my videos on YouTube in English. Like currently, having friends in real life was a time for the past, because I don't have any real friends that I speak with, because those change school. I don't have any information of what happened to them. But when you have the internet, you can access so many things, because in school you don't really know if that person likes the same thing that you like. But in the internet, you always know that person likes this unless it's proved otherwise, but because it's in a community that it's seen by people that with that topic what they like.
I would say
so it's like you have more security to enter there, because you know they welcome you, they like what you
I agree.
also like.
That's very profound, and I'm sure that your generation, everybody feels that way.
Yes, that's when I joined certain applications for chatting, like this year I joined Instagram, and I joined also Discord with a few friends that I had. I don't have Facebook because I need to be 18 to have it.
Yeah.
But I think when I have Facebook, when I finally have Facebook, I will open more doors and gain more opportunities because I have a friend who is Peruvian that has Facebook, and he tells me everything about the friends he has, the things he does there. He posts memes, nothing interesting.
That's funny.
But that's what my friend is the only way that I can enter the Facebook. Like, es la única manera en la que puedo acceder a Facebook de cierto modo. It's like with this friend, he has Facebook. I can speak to Facebook through him. Like, he's my conduit to there until I have
Yeah.
an
Conduit.
actual Facebook account.
See.
Wow.
Camila, you
So
can
great
also
You have to be
friend.
patient. 3 more years.
Instagram.
Yes,
too,
yes,
and
actually,
you
yes.
can find on Instagram.
What?
There's a lot of people you can find on Instagram to connect, make friends
See.
with.
Yes.
I have friends in Brazil, Spain.
I also have.
Yeah,
Because English and Spanish are my only languages. I know Portuguese, and I'm currently learning German and Italian,
nice.
and a
Yeah,
bit of Polish too. But
very
That's
cool.
cool.
I need help with that.
I'm sure you can
That's
find
cool.
so many people on Instagram who want to connect.
Yes,
See.
at
Yeah.
least one Polish person I found there.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
That's
think
cool.
It's
internet
precious.
makes the world so much smaller, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's wild. Excuse me.
I really have notifications in Instagram. Oh, you're following me. Like, you didn't need to follow me. I just shared my account to let you see that I'm like.
That's
Okay, we're
funny.
gonna support
Too
you. I
late
followed you.
now.
Yeah, we're supporting you.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I'm laughing because if I don't laugh and I'm in this position, I would like embarrassed or something. I always put a smile of this. I'm an extrovert. If I wasn't an extrovert, if I was an introvert, I didn't even think about sending you my Instagram account. Mhm.
All right. Well, it is 10:58. We've got 2 minutes left today. Does anybody have any last minute questions they want to ask before we wrap things up today?
About the chat, because last week we only met once to have the class, and then I didn't have any contact with you. This is because I didn't actually wanted to, because it was like a test. I wanted to see what it's like to the events of Duolingo. Now that I'm back, I'm like more confident about.
Yeah. So I'm a Duolingo global ambassador. I have my own language school here in Denver, Colorado that we teach Spanish and English. And this is an event that I've always done for my students to get everybody together. Historically, we were in person and we would meet in person and have donuts and drink coffee. And it was kind of a fun way for our students to connect on Friday mornings. But about a year ago, I got reached out to by somebody from Duolingo and found out about this partnership that they have where they're looking for people to host events for them. So I signed up to become a Duolingo global ambassador. And so I put this event up there. So it's for my students. It's also for people that are using Duolingo. This is something I've always done to help bring people together because, who was it? I think, was it Louis earlier? You said you were feeling a little nervous about speaking Spanish with the group, That's 100% natural. And everybody feels that way initially. Speaking in front of a group of people is nerve-wracking, and when you do it in your second language, multiply it by 100. But it does get better with time and practice. There's only one way to get better at your new language, which is to keep speaking it. So looking for these types of events, any chance you get to practice your language, Duolingo has a lot of events. Sign up for more. I do this every Friday at the same time.
Okay.
I guess there's a time change that just took place. So it's a little confusing for some people. But yeah, I will always do this on Fridays at the same time. So feel free to keep joining. And then it looked like a lot of people had put their contact information in the chat. So that's another really good thing, I think, that these types of events are really beneficial for meeting other people that you can practice with outside. You know, if you're in a class, that's one thing, but you have to start practicing with people. And so when you can come to one of these events, exchange contact information, and then try and set something up, you know, on a weekly basis where you connect, you know, outside of this group, outside of your classes, and you just have like a one-on-one conversation partner, it can be really good for you to help build your confidence up and get the extra practice that you need. And little by little, that nervousness goes away.
Sí.
Cool. Bien, pues ya se acabó la reunión. Gracias a todos por unirse hoy. This meeting is over now. Thanks to everybody for joining in today. And we will probably be back next Friday, okay? So hopefully
Thank you,
I'll see
David.
you.
Muchas
Muchas
gracias.
gracias. Hasta
Gracias a
luego.
todos.
Hasta luego.
Mucho gusto.
Bye.
Encantada.
Bye.
Hasta la próxima.